Are you setting the right goals for yourself? Have you thought about setting goals for yourself in the new year? There is much more to goal setting than just picking a goal and moving forward. While that is important, it's also important to ensure that you set the right goals at the right time to succeed. To ensure that you are setting the right goals for yourself, answer the following questions. Are you setting specific and realistic goals? It takes a little research to ensure that a goal is realistic. If you're unsure if something is achievable, you've not researched enough. Once you've set a goal that is indeed realistic, then you need to be specific enough in your description of it so that it's also easy to take the goal and work backward to create a schedule of actions needed to succeed. Are your goals multifaceted? Focusing on only one part of your life is a bad idea. People live multifaceted lives and need to make goals for all areas of their lives in order to feel successful. If you have a wonderful business and career, but your personal life suffers, no matter how successful you are, you will not feel successful. Something will always feel as if it's missing from your life if your goals aren't included. Therefore, ensure your goals include something from each aspect of your life. Is your scheduling representative of real need? Once you create the schedule for yourself to reach each goal that you've set, you need to truly consider how representative it is of reality. Say your goal is to be healthy and reduce cholesterol by 10% in 6 months. For instance, if you exercise 30 minutes daily, setting aside only 30 minutes isn't realistic. You'll probably need to set aside an hour to get ready and cool down or get cleaned up to go back to work. Are you learning from failure? When setting goals and schedules, people often give up instead of learning from failure. Using the previous example, once you implement your schedule to reach the goals you have set, when you notice there are things you've forgotten to consider, don't give up. You can learn from the failure and change the schedule to be more realistic. You might find that, in practice, you have to rewrite all your goals and your schedule, but this is perfectly acceptable. Many people believe failure is something negative, but the truth is, if you don't fail, sometimes you're not going to learn much, and it's likely your goals are too easy. Do your goals represent your needs and wants or someone else's? Many people set goals that represent what someone else wants instead of what they want. This can cause a lot of bad feelings and resentment, which can derail the best laid plans. As you set your goals for your life, ask yourself if they're really what you want for yourself or what someone else wants for you. Ask yourself if you're okay with any goal you make being for someone else before you embark on your journey. It's okay to do things because of someone else, but it's crucial that you are honest about that and make some goals for yourself that don't involve anyone else's needs or wants. Are you checking in often to stay on track? Schedules are very important to the success of reaching any goal in life. To-do lists pale compared to a well-laid-out calendar of tasks and activities that get you from point A to point B. Ensure you look at your schedule every morning and every night and note when you succeed in sticking to your schedule and where you don't. Noticing a pattern of activity can help fix a poorly written schedule and stay realistic about whether or not you're sticking to the plan. Are your goals focused positively? When writing a goal, it's important to write them in a positive way, or at least a way that feels positive to you. To improve your life, try writing down a goal and then changing the words to sound more positive to see if it isn't more motivating. For instance, losing weight seems like a good goal, but it might signify deprivation for some people. So, instead, the person might frame the goal as improving my BMI by 10 points or improving my cholesterol by 10%. Do you have too many goals set at one time? Setting too few goals can be a problem, and so can setting too many. Everyone has a personal life and a career life and points in between. If you have set goals in too many areas of life at once, you might tire yourself out and get overwhelmed. Instead, pick one personal goal and one other type of goal to focus on until you reach them, and then you can add more goals as time goes on. You don't need to do everything today. Slow and steady wins the race is a good motto to hang on to. Setting the right goals for yourself takes some thought and consideration. Don't try to set all your goals in one day. Instead, set some goals in different stages and in different areas of your life and give a lot of thought to why you're making the goal in the first place. You are in charge of the goals you set and the goals you make or fail at. Please take your time, think it through, and readjust whenever you need to. If you like this video and want to see more, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons.